We join Lyle and Fox deep in the bowels of Vault 92 in Lyle's Fallout 3 Adventures, Part 37. Shit.
Time to kick some ass!
Where? Did I get him? Huh. I am the ultimate anti-air weapon. Thank you. Wish I had a flashlight. Fuck. Oh, hey. Oh, feedback loops. Okay, pass this on after you get it. Gotta keep this crap off the intravault males. If you can hack the control panels, use their noise flush feature to spook the crazies. Works okay, and it's kept me alive these last 2 days, but they're starting to catch on. We need to get organized and make an attempt for the vault door. It's our only chance. Sorry, my man. Oh! Oh my god, you fucking scumbag. I hear somebody scrabbling around up here. Oh, okay. Is this the way I came from? No, I haven't been down here, I don't think. Ah, cha-cha. Mostly like empty offices. Force it! Ah, fuck. What's in there? It requires a key to open. Ah, fuck. Huh. Oh, God. Force it. We could probably take a nap here, right? Oh.
I'm a bit encouraged by the latest batch of data. Seems that 33% of the subjects are now lapsing into a trance-like state on occasion. When in this state, we're fairly certain that suggestion and programming of the subject can be applied. We've begun testing this by implanting subtle cues in affected subjects, making them scratch their ear or constantly fix their hair. So far, I'm happy to report a 100% success rate on this implementation method.
What a douchebag.
Disaster today. One of our test subjects, V920717, has murdered 3 other residents in a fit of unbridled rage, the likes of which I've never seen. It took almost 23 shots before the security team took him down. This subject has no history of violence or mental instability whatsoever. My concern is that this subject is one of our most successful implant recipients, able to execute complex instructions during a trance state.
Ruben's Terminal. Personal entry, we're just going to go with 1. Personal entry 1. As per instructions, the broadcast equipment for the white noise has been rerouted from the sound booth and tied directly into the entire vault's loudspeaker system. I'll now be able to execute Vault Tech Confidential Plan WNMSCE, White Noise Mind Suggestion Combat Experimentation. That's a really long name. Couldn't you call it, like, WinSec? That would have been cool. Windsor? I have 3 of Professor M's team doing what I need to get done and hope to show some concrete results soon. I had the engineers make it so that the WN can be either triggered from the control center or at the local security consoles. The password for these consoles is UIY2249. Cool. Number 2. The results of the WN, of WinSec, are even better than I could have ever imagined. The sheer strength and tenacity of combat suggestion implanted test subject is incredible. Imagine an entire army of people who would never disobey a direct order from high command until it takes over 20 bullets to stop them. Number 3. Professor M says WinSec is a failure, so there's been a few deaths. 1 step back, 2 steps forward, and it's easy to suppress what everyone in the vault are calling crazies. I've added a command word in their suggestion implants. Simply say the phrase, "sanity is not statistical," and they will stop dead in their tracks. I've informed the guards of this, but I've told them only to use it when out of earshot of anyone else. Number 4. The command phrase is no longer working against the crazies. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm losing control of the situation. If we don't get things under control soon, we're going to have a huge revolt on our hands. Professor M is inciting the rest of the Vault into action. I'm afraid by the power vested in me by the Vault Tech Corporation, I have no choice but to have him killed. What a waste. What a douchebag. Oh, oops. What's that? Cough, cough. This door got unlocked. Oh, cool. I must have gotten the key from the Overseer. Wow. Hey. Ooh, mail. To Ruben from Gordy. This is the 5th time I've requested that you allow me to release our supply of headphones and personal audio listening gear to the residents. It seems unfair that residents are required to listen to their music selections in the studio rooms. I have an ample supply of that type of equipment that would allow most residents to relax in their beds and enjoy their musical recordings. Please let me know your reasons behind this matter. Number 2. To all Vault residents from Gordy. I am pleased to announce that we now have strawberry pudding available in the Vault store for 10 work credits. The supply is very limited, of course, so hurry down and get some before it's all gone. Number 3. To Dan from Gordy. From your last mail, it seems that we have a deal. I'll give you everything on your list in exchange for the weapon we discussed. Things are getting worse in this vault, with almost half the residents going crazy. I just want to be prepared. Don't worry, I'll lock the gun in my safe so no one can easily trace it back to your department. Well, let's see what kind of gun it is. Bullets, 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 bullets. Laser pistol. Who cares? What do we got now? What? I think we only have those living quarters left, correct? Sound testing. I think sound testing. Okay. Let's see what we can see. Wait. I was here already, wasn't I? Yes. My bad. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. We gotta go east.
Gear up, soldier.
Are the crazies still here? Ah! Would work.
Next time,
Anybody else want to come up?
fight.
Right in the tuchus. I'm gonna reflect. Oh, he did it. I was gonna say I'm gonna bounce it off the wall.
Now you went and got me, man.
Got all that backsplashed right on his back.
Again.
Get him some back shots.
We must
Be
walk
mindful.
softly.
Is that what I thought you were gonna say? Okay. Sorry, missile launcher. I'll see you in hell. Zoe Hammerstein's. My thoughts. Zoe's thoughts. It's so wonderful to be surrounded by all this talent. Little old me, who can barely play the violin, is sitting among some of the world's greatest musicians. I still can't believe my luck. Today was great too. I was able to record an entire symphony, Haydn Symphony No. 3 in D minor. It was so beautiful. I could barely keep up with everyone else in the string section, but they were so nice. They encouraged me instead of being stuffy jerks or something. Best of all, they record all of it and then let you hear yourself play on the studio speakers. I can't wait until tomorrow. I hear we're doing a piece from Drovka? More of Zoe's thoughts. I've been feeling a little sick lately, kind of woozy after playing in the studio, usually. It gets so stuffy in that place, but it's sure worth it. I know I'm getting better just from watching my fellow violinists' techniques. They don't even mind giving me some pointers. Tonight, a bunch of us girls from the string section are going down to the rec hall for a dance. I hope that cute sound guy Parker asks me to dance. He's dreamy. More thoughts. Oh, jeez. I'm not feeling very good. I can't concentrate. I went to Dr. Benison's office, but he just said it's stress and to take it easy for a while. I think all the time I've been spending in the sound studios making me tired. I can barely type anymore. I am shaking so much. Kiki, please. Help me. Milp. Help done me. Lost mine. Can't stop them. Get out my head. Oh. Well. That's disconcerting. Let's see what old professor has to say.
The situation is getting out of hand. Over half the population of the vault is exhibiting savage tendencies. Can only assume our noise experimentation has awakened some dormant part of their psyche. Brought their primitive nature to the surface. In essence, I feel that they are almost psychologically devolving. I was stupid for rushing these experiments. Now over 35 people are dead.
Something ate their brains. Where? Where are they at? Thought I flushed you with the white noise machine. Whoa! Hey, big fella.
Okay, who's next?
I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire Vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the dorms instead of just the studios. He subjected everyone to the white noise as they slept. He then implanted combat suggestions he claims came from Vault-Tec itself. He must be completely insane. No observation, no controls. I'm going to have to confront him now and make him pay for what he's done. Half the Vault is dead. The other half, fighting for its life. Good luck to all of us. And may God have mercy on our souls.
And may God bless the United States. Intervault mail from engineering staff to engineering staff from Parker. Hey guys, I'm not sure if this is even worth putting an official trouble ticket in for, but I am getting some sort of odd pitch overlay on my sound equipment. It's almost like another signal is leaking from maybe the Vault-Tec intercom network or communications gear and piggybacking on everything I record. It's barely noticeable, but I can definitely see it on my scope. Do we have any cross-wiring issues or faulty cable installation problems on sea level? To Hilda from Parker. I just want to take this opportunity to send you an intervault mail regarding the wonderful session you performed this afternoon. The sound you coax from your Stradivarius is bar none the most haunting, beautiful thing I've heard here to date. Was wondering if perhaps we could get together tomorrow evening and discuss this in a more intimate setting. Let's see. To Hilda from Parker. Hi, Hildy. Just wanted to send you a quick note. Our session together yesterday was wonderful. I'm glad the studio doors lock, otherwise some of your stuffier fellow musicians might not appreciate how closely you and I work. Make sure when we meet tonight you bring your delicate instrument, and your violin too. I have an idea of something we could do with the bow, a new technique I've always wanted to try. Bro, it's a Stradivarius, right? It's like a really expensive violin, and you're just going to put your cock on it? Oh. Bottle cap. Oh. Take soil Stradivarius. Is it soiled? As in, like, it has a guy's cum all in it? Oh, great. I've always wanted to have an entire Stradivarius shoved up my butt. Well, Fox, I think we're done here. Oh, there's a door to the Overseer's office. Curious. Very curious. I do recall seeing another jammed up door earlier. Well, Vault, I think that's all we can do today. Let's close this place down for good, shall we? Oh, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Sorry, folks. Sorry, buddy. Oh. How embarrassing. Oh. Too loud. My ears. Oh, my friggin' ears. Okay, I know I trapped you in there, Fox, but come on. You can't be trapping me in there. Alright, let's see what's next on the docket here. Remove it. Where are we? Old Olney. Oasis, we can head up there. You gotta shoot him in the head. Well, let's finish stuff up north, and then we'll go down south. We'll head over to Oasis, which is due west. Okay. Oh! Ah! Let's look around and make sure there's no more death claws. Looks like I see some scorpions over there, but are they dead? No, I see them moving. They're alive. Well, they're north. Let's go west. Man,
Time to kick some ass.
whole place is full of baddies.
Now try and hide from death.
Get him. You want to shoot at old Lyle, huh? Ah! I could see your arms.
Gear up, soldier.
I've already fought over this barn, I think. Yeah. Good work. Hey, we got our mongrel dog up there. Oh, jeez. Man, we're really getting into Deathland over here. Holy crap. Oh! That was amazing. I don't think I got credit for that, though. Was this a Brotherhood outpost? What was this? Nah. Just one of those fancy, wasteland shacks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Next time.
Why are there so many death claws? It's a death claw invasion.
Too fun.
It's getting scary out here.
Gear up, soldier.
The Yao guy will help us. You stay safe, Yao guy. Oh man.
Time to kick some ass.
Time to kick some ice. Robots, death claws. Oh my. Let's check out this area up here. See what this is. If I can even get over there. Who's shooting what?
Time to kick some ass.
Ow! Sam Varric. Warwick. What was this guy? Okay, I'm sorry, but we have to take off this medic armor. Where's my helmet? Oh my god.
You have something to say?
Yeah, I need my armor back.
Yes. By all means. Let's.
You could take the medic power armor. I don't want to talk to it anymore. It's very clingy. And listen, I know a thing about being clingy. Shit. Let's have to wear them for now.
Medic armor reporting for duty,
Yeah,
sir.
I wish you weren't. What is going on over here? Ah! Oh, I better heal up. Heal! Ugh. Ow.
Gear up, soldier.
Cliff top shacks. My favorite kind of shack. Kind that's on a cliff.
Please, someone!
Yeah, sure. Let me just. Oh!
No more games.
God damn, I'm taking a beating. Taking a licking, and not the kind that I like. Leave. Untie him.
I'm alive! I can't believe it, I'm alive! Here, I managed to hide this stuff before they tied me up. You take it. It's the best I can do to thank you.
No, you'll need it more than I will. I don't want your board.
You're right, it's dangerous out here. I have to go before more of them come.
Last time somebody gave me a board. Like a nail board. I don't, this is something I gotta remove from my inventory. Hey, yeah, pre-war book. I don't look in the flesh sacks anymore. I'm not digging around in those. An average safe. Oh, the little grenade box. Oh, my little grenade box. Ooh.
Gear up, soldier.
Now try and hide from this.
Well, who's gonna hide? Oh!
That was too easy.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Hold on, lady. Hey. I got, like, a special power. Untie her.
I'm alive. I can't believe it. I'm alive. Here, I managed to hide this stuff before they tied me up. You take it. It's the best I can do to thank you.
It's all yours. You'll need it more than I will.
Okay, if you say so. I can't thank you enough, stranger.
I gotta be honest, I don't think you're gonna make it past all the death claws and robots and Yagwai and you name it. I don't. Maybe if I'm not here, she won't get murdered. So I wonder what Sam Warwick, what his issue was with me. Besides the fact that I'm just so good looking. I'm kind of, I like the idea of, like, characters who have come so far and done so many things just to be killed off, like, in an instant. Like, could you imagine if Sam Warwick was the protagonist from another game, and then he just met his end right now from me? And all the adventures he had, and everything he did, and all the good deeds, all the bad deeds have just been erased in a moment by Lyle. The problem is that in a lot of, fiction and like sci-fi and well anything, the author or director doesn't want to spend a lot of time on someone who's just going to die off. That's one reason why I think George R. R. Martin is really cool and Stephen King is really cool, because they're not afraid to kill their characters that they have spent like years developing and writing backstory for and all this stuff. And it's rough. Like, I know that, like, I like writing a little bit. I have this story universe that I've been developing for a while, and I don't think I'm ever going to write a book about it or anything. I just kind of fuck around in it, you know, and it's a fun pastime. But I haven't gone through and developed a character so far out just to kill him. Sometimes that kind of thing can be used as a cliche, like killing a character just because it's something cool to do. So I personally think you can tell when an author or a movie kills off a character that it really liked, that it wanted the audience to like, that it developed. I really think you could tell. So sometimes that kind of thing is abused by creators, but you can see right through it. How the hell do I get in this place? Here we go. Let me autosave. The tube. Fox has pulled a Analea from Sir Slogger, and he's nowhere to be seen. Wow, green. Wow, hello.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please, come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
All right, Tree Father.
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him.
Just a minute. Who are you and what is this place?
I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis.
Who's waiting for me inside?
Why, he is, of course. If you'll just follow me to the pavilion, all will be explained.
I'll follow you. Lead on.
Excellent. Please follow me. All will be explained soon.
Oh, okay. Only seen trees in vids.
Revel, outsider, for he has chosen you.
Oh.
I can't believe you're here. We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion.
You ever seen this
Not to
before,
worry,
Fox?
All will be explained.
Fox, are you? Wonder, Fox, are you like? Did you survive the war, or are you a wasteland, like a vault dweller? I don't know. I gotta get some of the ghouls down here. Some of the ghouls from Ghoul City.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome to Oasis.
Hey.
It's beautiful. I feel like I'm in Skyrim.
You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
Amazing. This place seems so abundant with animal life.
The innocent creatures are drawn here by his gifts. They come from across the wasteland to live in this sanctuary. This part of the world is healing, my friend, and it's all thanks to him.
The way you're saying him, I could swear you're referring to a god.
He's no mere god, my friend. He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives. And he is the one who guides. Thanks to him, the Tree Minders have a home.
Speech, 100%. I may be willing to help, but I need straight answers about who he is.
I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. a living, breathing, speaking God tree. The tree minders are blessed to have this being watch over us.
Why do you call yourselves tree minders?
We care for this place and keep it safe from those who would seek to exploit it. He gives to us, so we give back to him. It's an arrangement that's worked well for almost 2 decades. We shun technology and embrace nature. That's the life of a tree minder.
Shun technology? How do you defend yourselves?
The wasteland is a hostile place, and sometimes we're forced to defend ourselves against it. If that means fighting with manufactured weapons, then so be it. Had he not asked to see you, you never would have gotten this close to the gates.
Fine, fine. Get to the point already.
You have much to learn about patience, my friend. However, you are correct. I will get to the point. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
I would be honored to meet with this person.
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Hang on, you never said anything about a ceremony?
There's no reason to be alarmed. All that must be done is you must drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him.
Okay, let's begin the ceremony.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin, and let's begin.
Basin. Oh, it's sap time. Alright. You cannot use a fountain at this time. Oh.
As soon as the rest of the tree minders are in
oh.
place, we'll begin.
Who are you? Poplar? Laurel? Linden?
When you are ready, drink from the basin.
The basin of purification is filled with some sort of thick, viscous sap. Drink the sap. Oh, yeah.
We will now recite the
salty.
blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
Very salty.
Depart, agents of destruction, through the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
Don't touch my dick while I'm asleep. Oh. Whoa. Am I naked? No, they gave me all my stuff. Okay. Wow. It's beautiful. Talking tree. Ah! Cool.
Glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's that? A trick? I know there's a guy with a microphone somewhere.
Where? You mean in here? Nah, it's just me and Herbert. He's the tree. We're old pals. The best of buddies. And we know each other. Inside and out. Literally. Well, his name's really Bob. I think it's funny to call him Herbert, but I don't think he thinks it's that funny.
So you're trapped in there, inside this Bob thing.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
How did a tree end up growing out of your head?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa.
Wow.
We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
So the tree minder said you needed my help.
Yes, I do. Or I guess we do. Me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
What? Kill you? You can't be serious.
Completely serious. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
How'd I be able to kill you? You're a tree.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
Why don't you just kill yourself?
Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time.
If I kill you, a tree minder will come after me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around.
I'm not a charity. You want to die? Cough up some caps.
Well, I used to carry those pesky caps a long time ago, but I think my pockets are in those shrubs over yonder. I'm pretty sure the caves below me are full of all kinds of nifty gizmos. gizmos you could take on your way to my heart. Help yourself.
Ugh, I don't like how he talks. He's creeping me out. Okay, I'll do it.
You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready.
Okay, goodbye, tree.
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Harold, your face is huge. Oh, it's not that big. I was worried it's gonna be huge. Okay, let's see. What quest is it? Oasis. So did something about money? Hey, can we talk before you die?
Look, Herbert, he's back. I told you.
You're mostly a tree, right? Can't I just burn you down?
Oh, no. Fire would be too painful for me and poor old Bob. You keep that stuff away from us. The heart would be just fine, and I won't feel a thing.
I have some quick questions about those caves.
Yeah, I'll leave it to good old Bob to get me stuck above some caves. Now, my dang feet are cold.
Is there anything down there to look for?
Sometimes I feel stuff tickling me, but I think that's just Bob getting back at me for all the times I called him Herbert.
How do I get into the caves? Oh, I'd like to ask about something else. How is it that you're causing all these things to grow around you?
It's kinda embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds. Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just fly everywhere. I call them Herbert's seeds. He hates that.
You don't seem that sad. Why do you want to die?
I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob, for maybe 20 or 30 years. I can't even remember anymore. Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long? Not being able to eat or to read or to sleep or anything? In the meantime, I have these tree minders bothering me every day about things I don't even care about. And I can't stand it anymore.
Hey, life is a gift. Even if it lasts a long time, be glad you have it.
I've tried to stay happy. Really, I have. Bloomseer Poplar thinks I'll live for hundreds of years. Maybe even more. Can you imagine that? Stuck here for centuries? I can't do it. I just want to be alone. Just me and Bob until the end. When I saw you coming towards Oasis, I thought I felt that you'd understand me. I guess I was wrong.
Seeing me approach Oasis is quite a feat for a living tree.
Maybe I'm just losing my mind from all this boredom, but I swear if I try, I can see all around me. Like my eyes are in every leaf, on every tree. I think it's making Bob kinda jealous, 'cause he was the first tree in my life, and all that. Don't worry, Herbert. He'll be back. I love that one. It gets me every time.
They don't include all the coughing in the subtitles. Alright, well, buddy, I guess I'll murder you now.
You're a guest among us, and quite welcome, outsider. It's very nice to meet you, outsider. I'm Branch Tender Linden.
Hello, Linden. Hey, any information you can get me on the caves below would be helpful.
Oasis is located near what used to be an old mining town before the bombs fell. Well, when the attack started about 200 years ago, many people took shelter in the natural caves that dotted the area. The old gate that stands at the mouth of Oasis Cave is the last piece of architecture from those days.
So how did you end up here?
I was found dying in the wastes not far from here by a trader caravan. They knew about this place and brought me to Bloomseer Poplar. She nursed me back to health, and I've stayed ever since.
Dying? How awful. What happened to you?
I was a Brotherhood of Steel outcast. We had a deep patrol out here looking for some tech, and they got jumped by some Deathclaws.
Oh, cool.
They shredded everyone else and left me bleeding to death. If it wasn't for Oasis and Bloomseer Poplar, I'd be dead right now. Honestly, I've never seen anything like this place. It's beautiful. It's a shame only a few people will ever get to see it.
Tell me about your god.
Well, I'm not so sure the Great One is a god. I mean, I don't believe in that sort of thing. However, I am beginning to realize he's special. Something greater than any of the creatures in the wasteland.
I have to go now.
May you remain under the canopy of his protection.
From one cult to the other, eh, Linden? Lindell? London?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bloomseer Poplar, soothsayer and healer of Oasis. It brings me great honor to welcome you.
What's causing this place to grow?
In what we call the harvest month, the Great One creates seeds among his branches within seed pods. At the end of this time, the pods open and the seeds are carried quite easily upon the wind. It's quite beautiful. Wherever the seeds take purchase, they grow into trees, plants, grass, or all manner of wonderful things.
Any information about the caves below Oasis would be helpful.
Be wary of the water in the caves. I fear they still carry the sting of
Is
radiation
that side
from the
boob
bombs.
down there? I see. How did you end up here?
My father was a healer like myself. He had the most curious books I would read about trees and plants and their medicinal properties. Many years later, I heard a rumor about a place such as this. I spent a decade in search of it. I've been in this wonderful place for over 15 years now.
Cool. I have to go now.
May your spirit rest in his branches.
Yeah, I see side boob. Okay.
So you're the outsider, huh? You seem nice to me.
Hello, sapling. How did you end up here?
I was born here, silly.
Tell me any information about the caves below.
My parents told me never to go past the old gate. There are monsters in there.
Okay. What did you have to do to become a tree minder?
Just get born, I guess. You're funny.
You're funny. I have to go now.
Farewell, outsider.
I should have sent that little boy up here. I can't remember his name. Johnny Bloomberg? I don't know. I don't remember. It's time to go live with Vera, right? What was his name? Do you remember? Little boy in that town? Fox? Fox? Are you... Okay, I guess you want me to go that way.
This place is wonderful, isn't it?
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
I'm afraid Harold isn't a god. He's just a human that had some bad luck.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do.
Are you aware that Harold wants to die?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Killing him should stop his influence from spreading?
You misinterpret his words, my friend. He wants you to extinguish that which seeks to make him vulnerable. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Why don't any of you listen to Harold?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
How can I possibly help?
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist him in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
3 options, Fox. Kill Harold.
You're a guest among us, and quite welcome, outsider.
Oh, hello. Kill Harold. Make Harold stop growing. Or make Harold grow big. Well, I don't see anything wrong with trees. Kind of think Harold's, let me whisper in your ear here. Kind of think Harold's being a little selfish, don't you? I mean, yeah, he lives in an eternal hell of just being part of a tree, but, I mean, this could bring the world back. Back to the way it was. Look at these trees. I guess maybe they're little Harold trees, but I don't know. I have to think on it. Let's go. Oh, jeez. They didn't want to unlock it for me? Oh my god. Come on, baby. Hey. Forget about it.
Gear up, soldier!
Inside, Harold. Dead branch tender. Oh, an assault rifle,
Time to
Uh-oh.
kick some ass.
Got a bunch of Mirelurks living inside you, Harold.
Time to kick some ass.
From downtown. Damn Mirelurks. Open sack. There's a lot of bones down here. What the hell? Come on. Come on. Let me get up there. Yeah. Oh. I'll take all the hatchling meat. Yes. This is really heavy. Whoa.
Gear up, soldier.
Oh, I'm running low on ammo, so let's switch over, shall we? Going back to the oldie but goldie. Wow. Take this, you... Oh, those are just like mushrooms. Excuse me, fox. Here we go. To the sunken chambers.
There to meet lead.
I'll disrupt his sonar glands with bullets. Wow. Okay. Let's get everything looking nice first. Then we'll distribute some points. There we go. Oh, let's do Master Trader. I want to be a Master Trader. I should increase my strength again, but I think I'm as strong as I could be. Baseball glove. Is there any cool notes? Dear Diary. Damn Mirelurks. Open lawnmower. Cool. Something in there.
There to meet lead.
Ah! Good work, Fox. That was very quick. I like it.
Gear up, soldier.
Soldier. Ah, his guts. Damp cave.
I'm here. After attack.
I think it's pretty creepy looking. Let's go down here first. What do you got going on here, buddy? You got a missile? Blood pack? Right around. Oh no, I have too much stuff on me. Let's eat some of the stuff I have, Shall we? Look at all this purified water. I'm gonna be sloshing. I just drank like 9 glasses of water. Oh, I'm so hydrated. Well, Harold, I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm not going to deprive the wasteland of your beauty. Apply Laurel's liniment to accelerate Harold's growth. Yeah, let's get this place all full of trees. Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Ugh. Let's go look at that damp cave. I know, the Fox, I know what you're going to say. I made that decision pretty easily, but having all those trees everywhere, come on. Come on. I think everybody would love that. Get the trees back.
Enemy lead!
Ah! Don't shoot that blue shit at me. Alley-oop. We'll get the trees back. Once we get the trees back, animals will come back. Regular animals, non-muty animals. And it'll look like the world that my great ancestors went into the vault in. Before the bombs. Before the dark times.
Be aware of our surroundings.
God damn it, Fox, you're really cramping my style right now, buddy. Am I gonna start drowning? Oh, cool. That's cool. Hey, listen, Harold.
Our leaders have spoken with the Great One. I hope nothing's wrong. You've done a great deed this day, my friend. The gifts the Great One has bestowed upon us will now take mere decades to breach the confines of Oasis instead of centuries.
I was glad to do it. Oasis needs to be shared with the world.
In your short visit here, I can see you've learned much. That's a rare gift in these turbulent times.
In these turbo times.
I believe there are a few tree minders who wish to speak to you before you depart. I think you'll find their appreciation quite rewarding. Good luck in all your journeys, my friend. I hope your time here has opened your heart as well as it opened your eyes.
Hey, sorry, buddy.
So, it looks like you decided to do things their way, huh? How come?
You've become an important part of their life. Without you, they're lost. But I don't give a shit about that. I think humanity needs you, Harold.
So, they really need me that badly, huh? Yeah, I guess I never thought of it that way. Awfully selfish of me. Should we give him another chance? Herbert? Fine. I mean, Bob. I still think it's funny when I call him Herbert.
About those tree minders.
No, don't get me started on them.
How do the tree minders normally handle other outsiders?
Oh, you wouldn't believe how they handle them. They make them drink this gunk that Poplar makes. Sometimes they just go nuts and start running around. And sometimes when they wake up and see me, they run for the hills. tell you, outsiders are almost as entertaining as the tree minders.
Which tree minder do you get along with best?
Actually, the kid is the nicest one of all. Use her name. She sneaks in here sometimes and just lets me talk about stuff I wanna talk about. Bob really likes her too, 'cause she makes me happy.
Aww. Let's talk about something else. I have to go now.
Okay. Wave bye-bye, Bob. Oh, come on. Move a branch at least. Oh, wait.
See, you came around, big guy. See, you'll be... You gotta share this gift with everybody. Is that your butthole? Share this gift of life with everybody.
Oh, outsider.
Well, I'm glad I didn't kill him. I think the first playthrough that I ever did, I killed him. I took mercy on him.
I'm very happy to see you again, savior of Oasis.
Mother Laurel said you may have a gift for me.
I somehow knew you'd be the one to make the changes that Leaf Mother Laurel desired. I helped to create the hoods that you see all tree minders wear. It's said that the cloth has a part of the Great One's spirit woven into the fibers. I present this to you as thanks. Wear this with pride and bring the message of renewal to all the corners of the wasteland.
What do you see in my future?
I see a great leader whose message carries through time as a rallying cry to the oppressed and a warning to the oppressors.
Oh, I have to go now.
May you remain...
Yes, you too. Hey, Tree Father.
What is it, outsider?
Nothing?
It's nice to have the pleasure of your company again.
Is there anything you want me to tell you to the outcasts down south?
I've never known someone to show as much caring as you did towards us. It seems to be rare to run into anyone like that anymore. That's partly why I never returned to my former life after I found myself in this place. Allow me to present a piece of my past to you, friend. Perhaps it will serve you better than it served me.
Oh God, you just
May
gave
the
me all your
sap
armor.
of his wisdom sustain you.
That's
Hello again. I've heard of you. You're one of the good guys.
yeah.
Maybe.
Oh God, I can't carry all this stuff. I don't need your armor, dude. Damage resistance is pretty high though. Not as high as this. Oh God, we gotta find somebody to sell this crap to.
Hey,
What do you got the knife for?
it's good to see you again, outsider.
Yeah, you just stay right there, lady. Okay, I need to listen, Lindell, I really appreciate it, but I don't need this. Oh, I can repair it. Oh. May your armor be helpful in repairing. Oh, I can only repair. Oh, I can't. Okay. Curious. Okay, we're just gonna.
Medic armor reporting for duty, sir.
Just gonna put that right over here. Yeah. Okay. Everybody, remember where we left this. Okay, let's see. Where to now? I think I've talked to everybody. Who's this over here? Oh, gun guy. I don't really care about gun guy. Well, I mean, I think we did a good deed here today. And that's going to be the end of our good deed episode. Yo,
Hello again,
yo, pretty mama,
outsider.
what's up?
Yes, outsider.
What will you do now?
Whatever the Tree Father or Leaf Mother would have me do, I'm still theirs to obey.
Oh, okay. I have to go now.
May the Great One bless you.
Soon the whole wasteland will be trees. It'll be trees as far as the eye can see. And so we may have violated Harold's wishes and right to self-determination, but, you know, when you got a tree growing out of your head, you lose your free will. That's the new law I'm establishing in this land. Trees growing out of you have a right to life. Yes. Farewell for now, loyal viewers.